Yes, Jono.
Yes, guys.
How's
I'm
it
looking at
going?
my soda water.
Yeah.
Very thirsty.
Hansi went to a wedding. I was in the bush. I'm not having a beer because this weekend was very rough. It was like a work thing. And I don't know if I'm ever going to eat again either. So,
Yeah. No, I have those. I've had those Sundays before.
Yeah.
I'm actually on the non-alcoholic beers. I call them zeros.
Yeah. That's not nice. That's not
No,
nice. You
they're-
can't do that on work things. Otherwise, people will laugh at you and stuff.
Exactly.
And I don't want to tell the kids what to do. It's not cool to give in to peer pressure, but I couldn't help myself.
Yeah, and it's delicious, so
Yeah.
can't help it.
While I was there, I got to watch the Bulls game at least. Super, like I felt like nothing was happening in the game in the first half. Like the Bulls obviously scored that try, the Lions got that penalty, but it was like too many errors from the Bulls. You know?
It was a horrible game of rugby. Too many errors from everybody, and I felt like the Bulls handling errors. It was every time they got the ball. They just both teams looked really rusty. Look, it was like I don't know how hot it was in Joburg, but in Pretoria it was 38.
Yeah, I think they said 36 in Joburg.
At 3:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Rugby isn't meant for those kind of conditions.
Yeah.
And the field was horrible. Did you see how much it was getting ripped
Breaking
up?
up, yeah, because I mean we've had a bit of rain storming now. But we've had a bit of rain the last while, so I'd imagine, you know, it's not dry. There's a bit
No
of
excuses. And the Bulls had an extremely good team. Like they picked their superstars. They had Kane Moody and Kirtley and those guys, and they hardly ever got the ball. In fact, when Kane Moody got it, he scored a try.
Yeah.
But
Very good try work by Ambrose.
yeah, I always felt like the Bulls were gonna. I just felt like the Lions were never gonna be good enough, unless they got like some lucky try or something. I don't know. The Bulls they just have a better team, and it was actually in the end. All that matters is we got the 5 points, so we cemented our place third on the log.
Yeah.
Lucky because Benetton lost to Leinster.
We'll check the log just now, but I think the Lions are pretty much out of it.
Lions are history.
That'll be a disappointing result for them because they could very easily have won here. Yeah, in Pretoria.
They've got some good players. You know who I think is playing very well for the Bulls at the moment is David Creel.
Yeah.
At 12. He's
got a good
playing
try.
excellent rugby. He's, if not the best number 12 playing in URC for a South African team at the moment, I would say.
That's a big call.
Well, who else is there? Nomgazulu to me is still overrated. Then you've got the guy who plays for the Lions is very, very good as well. He got injured early though yesterday. What's his name? He's the captain. Sure. His name escapes me right now.
Yeah.
But he's also very good.
And
then
Rowan Janssen van Lensburg is nowhere.
nowhere. And well, yesterday they played Venter. Francois Venter.
Francois Venter. He's
The
also
Sharks.
nowhere.
So David Creel scored a brilliant try yesterday. You know, and he's really influential in the game. But
How's the Lions outside centre?
who?
Enku van der Walt, I think. Van der
Enki
Merwe.
Venter.
Enku Venter, sorry.
Yeah, for the Lions.
Yeah,
extremely fast.
Very, saw a bit of his class yesterday.
I think
Big
he was
tackle
if he
on
was in a
second
better
pass.
team, he would look better. I still think they might give him a go just to see if he can do it at a better team. I mean, at the Springboks, maybe.
I see that he was called up to one of those alignment camps. Rassie called up. It looks like it was mainly like the Bulls and Lions players that they've called
he
up.
makes some nice big hits. He's very fast.
Yeah,
You
big
know.
hits. A big hit on Stedman Frans, and also a massive hit. Well, he caught Kane Moody, who's supposed to be like a super fast wing.
Yeah, and Kanan had already had the advantage on him, and he
Yeah.
still caught up with him,
Caught
got him
up
an
with him.
ankle tap. But look, I mean, not a great game of rugby. In the second half, I thought it went a lot better. Nice scrum battle. I thought Akka van der Merwe.
We actually, it's the first time that we've gotten a bit of dominance against the Lions in the scrums. Generally, they've got the shove on us. I actually think at Loftus they had the shove on us.
Yeah. Well, Akker, to me, the two actually made the biggest difference. Marcel Coetzee and Akker van der Merwe. I mean, Marcel was amazing yesterday when he came on, and he just blew them apart. Scored an awesome try.
Yeah, I felt that the Lions were rushing well, and we weren't getting over the advantage line, and then Marcel did change that.
Yeah, and they made a couple of silly mistakes. But all in all, not a great game of rugby, just a good result for the Bulls.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
And the Sharks and Stormers?
Much better game.
Yeah.
Much more entertaining game.
Yeah, but
rugby.
the Sharks are really... I mean, I'm looking
Sharks
at the
can't win a
log
game
They won
So
one
their
game. They
lives.
can win a game. They've won one game out of 10. And it's hard to know what's wrong there.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, I think it's the forwards. I think they don't have very good... other than Ox and Bongi,
Yeah.
I think
haven't had a good lock
Buthelezi
since-
plays pretty well.
I mean, obviously they have Eben, but when he's not there, they haven't had a good lock since like Mark Andrews.
Their locks are...
They always
those two locks, not a single one of them would make any of the other teams.
Yeah.
No one will pick them.
Yeah.
The Lions have got better locks. The Stormers have got much better locks. We've got much better locks.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest issue is like... And also they have an issue at flanker. Their flankers are not up to scratch.
Yeah, what's that guy? Sean Fenter or whatever?
James
Fenter. Sorry.
I don't know, the short blonde-haired guy.
Yeah.
He's pretty good, but
He's not class.
he's not in the big leagues, you know. Buthelezi really tries, but think about the 8 men that are playing at the moment in the country, like Hanakom and...
That's another guy that got called up to the alignment camp.
Oh, really?
Hanakom, yeah.
Oh, yes, dude, he's the
But
top number 8
it's not
in
to
the
say
country.
that not to say that those are going to be Springboks or anything, but yeah, I mean,
What about the guy from the Lions? Did he get called up?
Frankie
Horn.
Frankie Horn. I don't know.
Yes, he's good as well, eh? But anyway, I think the issue lies in the Sharks' back of forwards. Because their backs are great. They've got world-class backline players. They shouldn't be struggling there. Piwe Dianti came on.
Yeah.
He looks mean. He's like bald and he's quite stocky. And
Yeah.
he knocked the ball on. He's clear try line.
Just a wasted career, that guy. Shame.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's going to come right for him in the end.
Yeah. But
Mapimpi
yeah.
was himself.
Yeah, the Sharks. The Stormers came away with that win, so that puts them at sixth position.
The Stormers have a habit of winning, guy. They know how to win.
Yeah. And it worries me because we have to play them in 2 weeks at Loftus.
Yeah, it's going to be a
3
tough
weeks.
game.
Yeah.
I think where the Stormers have got it right is their tight 5 at the moment. Like this Netlik Moshier guy I was telling Jan before the video, I'm very impressed with this guy as a number 3.
Yeah.
I think he's an excellent scrummager and he's very mobile, gets around, does a lot of work. He's clearly a leader.
Bit of a leader, yeah.
Yeah, then they've got... I'm not a Dweber fan, but he played an okay game yesterday. Then they've got the other guy that came on yesterday. It's also Fenta. They struggle maybe at Lucid, but their locks are excellent. You know, but
the game ran away from the Sharks as well. The Stormers were just too far ahead and they were just chasing.
They just played better.
They had a
rugby.
chance in the end. I mean, they could have if they had scored a try.
Yeah. The Sharks definitely picked up the tempo and they definitely picked up the willingness to want to win the game. It's just it came a bit too late, I thought, and it was in front of a packed crowd.
Yeah.
You know, shame, man.
Yeah, and I mean, poor John Plumtree.
He's putting his hair
He's
out.
having a terrible season.
It will come right at one stage. They need a couple of signings.
Yeah. Let's quickly chat about the other games. Shame Zebre lost another game, so that's not really news.
But they're not even at the bottom of the log. The Sharks are.
Yeah. If you're below Zebre, I mean, let's have a look at what Zebre's, what they're on now. I mean, they're on 13 points. Sharks are on 10 points. Anyway, so Zebre lost to Edinburgh at home. Scarlets got smashed by Munster, 42-7.
Oh, good for Munster.
So Munster, maybe they're turning their season around a little bit. If you think that Munster are actually, they're actually sneaking up a little bit there. They're 7th, so they're in the top 8 there. So maybe they'll make
That's the big win over Benetton.
They started quiet, you know. That's a big result as well. Leinster beating Benetton. It was expected, but by that margin, let's have a look here, 47-18.
Yeah.
And Benetton's top 4, eh? They're 4th now. They were 3rd
Yeah.
above the Bulls. So the Bulls move above them. Leinster now 39 points. And then we can have a look at Glasgow.
They won.
Glasgow smashed the Dragons, 40 points to 7. So
Do you know what's interesting about the log? I was looking at it yesterday.
Glasgow's having a great season, actually, if you think about it. They're
Both
second.
Scottish teams are having an excellent season. They're both in the top 6, I think.
Yeah, they are.
And we've only got the one South African team in that top 6 and one Irish team.
Well, the Stormers
right?
did move up now with that win against the Sharks. So top 6, Bulls are 3rd, Stormers 6th.
And Glasgow and Edinburgh.
Glasgow's second, Edinburgh fifth.
Yeah.
So they're doing well.
Yeah, and then Leinster is on top of the log.
Yeah, and Munster at 7th, Ulster in 8th. Yeah.
So it shows you there's only one Irish team right up there at the moment.
Yeah,
two
but
Scottish teams and two South African teams.
They're still all in the top 10, you know. Connacht is 9th, Ulster 8th. So they're going to still be, yeah, and Ulster,
And there's not a lot of
Ulster's
points
playing right now.
The points difference isn't that big in the like 6th to 8th or 5th to 8th.
No, but check it out.
9th.
Ulster is playing right now, I think. And, oh no, they just finished. Okay, so that's going to be the score.
And I reckon these teams struggle with the Six Nations because
So Ulster did lose. Ulster lost to the Ospreys. That's a good result for a Welsh team, eh?
yeah.
Because Welsh teams haven't really performed this year. Other than we didn't chat about Connacht and Cardiff. Cardiff actually looked like they could have won the game, except they got a red card.
Yeah, now Cardiff were looking pretty good, and then there was that horrible red card. It was a horrible tackle, and it was a red card all day long, and there cannot be any complaining or whining about that.
Yeah.
That guy just ran in full steam with the head into the other oak's head. It's one of the worst tackles I've seen recently. So let's just hope the Connacht guy's okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope he's survived that.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, looking forward to next weekend. Well, not next weekend. We have like a bye.
Who, the Bulls?
Everyone.
Okay, maybe it's for the Six Nations.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2 weeks' time is the big game for us, Bulls versus Stormers at Loftus. I will find myself there, I think.
That's a URC game.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's not as hot as it was yesterday.
I think usually by March the heat breaks, you know.
Yeah, let's hope so. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of like a weird time of the year for rugby.
Yeah. It's actually a shame we weren't playing like the Northern Hemisphere teams. You know, probably give us a little bit.
You mean in the Northern Hemisphere?
No, yeah.
Over here, geez.
Maybe it gives us a little bit of an edge there. I don't know. I think our players, if you looked at the Bulls players, they were suffering just as badly as anyone else.
But anyway, cool game, cool weekend. Nothing too spectacular, but
good to get back into the swing of things with the URC.
Yeah, it's just interesting to see how the log's developing, so that you can start to pick.
And it's crunch time.
I mean,
there's 5 more games.
Yeah.
So, you know, for us, the Bulls, we've got a few difficult games. We've still got to play Leinster in Dublin. I think we're playing Munster at home.
Yeah, you're gonna get through those two
Stormers,
Irish
so we've
teams.
got some hard teams.
We have to beat the Stormers at Loftus. We have to absolutely have to beat them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Cool. Lekker.
Cheers.